day to all. Thomas Merton once wrote, "The spiritual life is not a matter of doing extraordinary things. It's a matter of doing ordinary things with extraordinary love." Well, Jesus tells us as disciples to not practice their righteousness in order to be seen by others. When you give alms, when you pray, when you fast, he said, do it quietly, for your Father who sees in secret knows your heart. Our culture often encourages us to display everything, all of our achievements, our generosity, even our spirituality. Yet, we know Jesus points us in a different direction. The measure of holiness is not how impressive our actions appear, but the love with which they are done. Most of life is made up of very ordinary moments, like listening patiently to someone who's lonely, offering a kind word, forgiving a hurt, praying faithfully when no one notices, showing up each day to do our duties as best we can. These acts may never attract attention, but they are precious in God's eyes when they're done with love. Merton reminds us that sanctity is found not in extraordinary spiritual feats, but in the hidden faithfulness of our everyday lives. Jesus teaches that when our spiritual life becomes a performance, we seek the reward of human praise. But when our actions flow from the love of God alone, we receive something far greater, a deeper relationship with the one who sees in secret. The challenge then is simple but profound, not to ask, will anyone notice, but rather, am I doing this out of love? For it's often in the quiet, unseen acts of love that God does God's greatest work in us and through us. Have a peaceful week, everyone, as we approach the celebration of our 250th year in this country. Let us pray for our nation, for more unity, and let us pray for peace in our world. Have a nice week.